106.5 FM and online. It's the After 5 Guest with Win Thomas.
And time now for my After 5 guest today. That's Rodney Earl Clarke, acclaimed baritone. Rodney, thanks for your company this afternoon.
Pleasure to be with you, Win.
Mantra is from Voices for Reconciliation, written specially for you. Is that right?
That's right. It's actually the closing number of the whole work, and we had a great time writing it. In fact, Tony and Gaynor Sadler and I, and we came together and really wanted to find a song that was both a fitting end to the work itself, to end to the piece, but also a tribute and a mantra, as it were, to live by as we, try to celebrate all identities and a genuine respect for everyone.
Yeah, so it's about a better world and a better respect for people. Is that right? Is that correct?
That's right. Because we've all been through quite a bit over the last nearly 2 years, and also the enormous amount of inequality that's been shown over the years. We really thought that both with the power of music and the power of song, we could, rally everybody to really seek out some method of reconciliation.
So as well as that fine piece of yours at the end, what else is in it? What else would they find in that? I think it's some speech as well, isn't it? Is that right?
Sorry, say again?
I'm saying, as well as that fine piece of yours at the end, what else is in it? What else is it? The speech in it, and there's other pieces of music as well? What's it all together?
Yeah, so Voices for Reconciliation is could be described as a modern-day Bernstein Mass,
right?
I would say, in terms of, so it's like, it has a bit for everyone. It has a tenor role, a soprano role, a mezzo-soprano role as well, and also a children's chorus. And it's the story of a soldier, really, who turns from a boy to man, and throughout that journey as a soldier, we really take a look at past events, past wars, past conflicts, and see how we can learn from those mistakes and move closer towards a greater understanding of how the world is today, and only through that understanding can we, even think to get anywhere close to reconciliation.
Yeah, see, so Anthony and Gaynor Sadler wrote the piece, as you said.
That's right.
Had you worked with them before, or is this the first time?
So I've known this amazing team for many years, and we started working on some other pieces as well as Voices for Reconciliation. And I'm just very taken by them as a working duo, because they are very they're an authentic couple. They are true to their word. They are award-winning. And even Gaynor, she's from Welshpool.
Right, okay.
And,
see, good people from Wales.
In my bod.
Yes, very good people from Wales, you see, Anthony. Yeah, okay. So how do they work then? Do they sort of write the music together, or do they write the words together? How do they sort of get this stuff together?
Yeah, so with Voices for Reconciliation, it's a joint effort between Tony and Gaynor,
right?
And of course, on Mantra, we had the wonderful Richard Scales, who helped us with the lyrics for that particular piece, and texts that are drawn from ancient texts, such as from the Dhammapada. We've got a bit of Rumi in there. We draw on on words from past speeches from eminent politicians and leaders,
right.
and we fuse that with an eclectic mix of music, which is based around the Requiem Mass.
Right, I see. Okay, so now they've been around for years, as you said. They've written so many different things. They've got quite a unique talent where they can turn a hand to sort of pop music and also then to classical as well, can't they? They are incredible people.
Yes, they can, and I think what is interesting and why I enjoy working with them is they're not afraid to to push boundaries, and they're not afraid to rattle cages. But at the same time, they have so much experience, such a wealth of experience, and they have a proven record that is always a good sign that not only is their music and their composition fantastic, but them as human beings and people. Because we all have to get along with each other, especially in this business of in this music industry. You've got to be good eggs.
Yeah. Okay. Now you've been singing now since you were very young. So how did the voice develop, and what made you want to be a singer? Really, I suppose is the question.
Well, I've always enjoyed singing from an early age, and I remember singing hymns in school assemblies and so forth, and even played the Virgin Mary in the Nativity play. So I went to an all boys primary school, and it was singing has always been a part of who I am, and obviously singing as a choir boy in St George's Cathedral in Sadler in South East London. It was, I had tremendous fun singing, and I think it probably was until when I reached my secondary school, my teachers there were very, very good at seeking out talent and guiding me towards greater things with my voice, and I ended up at the Royal Academy of Music, and had a fantastic time there.
Right, okay. And at the Academy, did you just concentrate on your voice, or was it instruments as well?
Yes, at the Royal Academy of Music, I spent seven whole years there. I did a music degree there, and also worked not only on opera, but on the general singing voice, and was I studied English song, lieder, French song, chanson, and then in my third year, that's when I kind of looked into opera and further developed my voice. And, the Academy was and still is obviously a marvelous place, and I hold very dear to my heart. And in fact, I was there when the one certain Catherine Jenkins within a year below me.
Right, okay.
And, so we had a great time there as well, and she benefited from the marvelous range of teaching and training that's on offer there too.
But this marvellous career you've carved out for yourself, I mean, if you wouldn't mind me saying, you overcame a stutter at quite a young age, and now you help others to overcome their stutters, don't you?
That's right. So I realised that my stutter, which started when I was around the age of 12, gave me the opportunity really to really think about the human voice, to really think about how we make sound and how we form sentences and so forth. And my singing training really helped me with the legato line, as we say.
Right, okay.
It helped me with my breathing, and so I felt that I wanted to crystallize all my years of training at the Royal Academy of Music and really help others to not necessarily become the world's best singer, as it were, but really to understand and have rudimentary techniques and have an understanding as to the workings of the human voice through the power of singing, because singing is such a fun thing to do. And there's a lot of people out there who are really finding it tough, especially during lockdown, to get out of their comfort zone, to get practice with the way they speak, and to improve their confidence and to remove any anxiety that they may have.
So how do you help others then? How do you go about helping others now?
How do I help others now? Well,
Yeah,
I devised an online 6-week program called Singing Speaking, which you can find out about at www.rodneyearlclarke.com/singing-speaking.
Right. Okay.
And it's a program by where I take everybody through the breathing techniques, phonation, posture, introduce them to the science of the human voice, and we come together at the end of each part and congregate on a Zoom call and work through what we found throughout the week. And what I've found is that people are getting immense joy and satisfaction out of being able to feel a sense of freedom and also not feel that they're going through therapy, as it were, because it's all based around singing, using the singing voice and moulding the way we sing to sound more like speech.
Now, you've worked an awful lot with different types of music. If you wouldn't mind, I'd like to pick some out and just ask you about them. Let's have a look. One is Sondheim's 80th birthday prom. What is that about? Tell us about that.
So I was asked to be part of the performing ensemble to celebrate Sondheim's 80th birthday, and it was an extraordinary event because not every day do you get to perform music of a composer favourite of yours, and also celebrate a milestone. And had the likes of Bryn Tervel, where we sang bits of Sweeney Todd.
All right.
And who else was there? It was Dame Judi Dench was there, and it was just a marvelous one of those times in my career when I have to pinch myself and remind myself as to how lucky I am to do the job that I do.
And Crazy for Gershwin was another one you actually appeared as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, so this is a show that I've done many years, and it's a toe-tapping extravaganza, as they say, and people can relish Gershwin's music and really get into some of those popular tunes and enjoy watching ballroom dancers tap dancers as well as the singers.
And something recently as well was the singing the national anthem at a rugby game, England versus Italy, in a strange empty stadium. That must be a real strange experience. Have nobody there except for the officials and the players. Well,
it had to be done in a COVID-safe way, and what struck me was the vastness of the stadium, and actually the beauty of the stadium, even though it was, for the most part, empty. And the RFU were very good at ensuring that there was a representation of the local teams. They had these marvelous rugby jerseys around me, and I was put right in the middle of this set, as it were. And it was just one of those wonderful experiences, very proud experience, and I hope that I kind of helped in some way to create an England win. I'm very open to singing at the Welsh games as well. So
you'll have to practice your Welsh national anthem. Okay, you'll be right there.
Oh yes.
No, just going back to Mantra before you go. Where is it available from? Do you know?
It's available online and for pre-order. Online on the it's going to be released on the 12th of March, and you can order it pre-order from the 9th of March.
Right. Okay. So it's called Voices for Reconciliation. Okay. So just quickly, what's next for you then? Doing these lockdown days.
Continue what I'm doing, continue to work. I'm starting the next round of my singing speaking course on the 28th of February. So I'm looking forward to working with my students then. And on top of that, I'm just waiting to see whether and when I go back into the West End for the production of Les Mis that I'm part of, So, yeah,
Oh.
keeping very busy.
Brilliant, absolutely brilliant, Rodney. Well, thanks so much for being my After Five guest today. It's been a delight to speak to you. Good luck with everything you do. And we're going to finish by playing that mantra from the piece that you just talked about. There we go.
Thank you very much.
I know the sorrow, I hear the voices of my brothers and sisters through the ages. Endless struggle for reconciliation, and through our struggle I feel togetherness. Despite our lifetimes, each dedicated to fight injustice and heal our shattered world, I find nothing has changed the conversation. We must endeavor to make our voices heard. To educate each other, so all the beauty within us can be seen. Let's learn to celebrate identity and raise our heads with pride. A mantra where all respect their kin. A mantra to cherish deep within. For a better world together can begin. I am a deep conviction in righteous hands with clear ambition. We understand the choices that we make build a safe and equal space for knowledge united in each other, so all the beauty within us shall be seen. Let's learn to celebrate identity and raise our heads with pride. A mantra where all respect their kin.